Yeah, so after we're done with the storyboards and we've shared them with everyone and gone back and forth, from there it's really just about making it look and move amazingly. We call it previs, or sometimes it's called animatic, and you're basically taking those pictures that you've drawn and then spacing them out over time and then making the characters move a little bit, maybe adding a little bit of camera moves. And so now we're working out, does the timing work? Can this really fit into 15 or 30 seconds? And we do that all as traditional animation, which not everyone does. That's something that we really like to do. It makes the characters move nicely and it forms the 3D characters in the end. So like an example is in...
He likes to talk a lot.
Big Smack, when, you know, that classic kind of move of the big guys like holding the little guy's, you know, head, and he's trying to get at him and he's going rah, 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 like that. You can actually go and watch the, you know, watch the spot and pause it, and you'll see on that moment that he's got 12 arms. So after we're done with the animatic phase, then it's really the 3D team goes into full effect. They have to essentially rig the characters, is what we call it, which is like putting a skeleton inside of them. So we have to do that in the computer program, and that gives the character animators the ability to do all of that posing.
With the Fruit Snacks world, all of their limbs are fruit by the foot. So they're really like kind of just like these floppy little things, but to be able to get a good expressive like muscle thing, you want to make sure that like you can not only put your arm in this way, but you get this out of it, but sometimes you just want it to be like kind of loopy and loose. So that's what we call rigging, which is kind of like how can our animators create these poses that we've drawn.
So these are called rigs, and they are, you can think of them as digital marionettes. So I can grab this handle and move the entire body on this character. I can move this wrist and it will move the whole arm like that. And so we have a lot of flexibility with these handles to do lots of, you know, wild things. So one of the cool things Lloyd can do, he has a little top hat, and he also unrolls completely. So he's flat. One of the things I kind of liked is his hair is movable, so it can just go anywhere on him.
After the rigging process, then it goes to the character animators, and they really are like actors. In order to come up with our performances, we end up filming each other a lot. I think there's some awesome stuff of Thomas.
Guilty. As long as Orion gets to say his say, then it's cool. But you know, I get to cook the meal.
Music.